Hey Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is your general tarot reading for the month of August, which includes a bonus message from the universe. The deck shuffled, Spirit's here. Let's get into it. The first card I'm going to draw will talk about your present energy. And we have the World. Completion, fulfillment, and arrival. You may be experiencing a sense of accomplishment right now, like you've graduated, launched something, or wrapped up a long chapter. There's a feeling of alignment in your present energy. You're seeing how things fit together, past efforts, present rewards, future possibilities. You're in tune with a bigger picture. This card also suggests you're ready to expand. What served you before has reached its limit, and you're equipped to move into a new arena, professionally, spiritually, emotionally, or all of the above. Okay, nice energy. Let's take a look at your challenge. And we have the Emperor. When this card shows up in the challenge position, it signals tension around control, structure, authority, or rigidity. You might be clinging too tightly to order, trying to micromanage a situation that needs more flow or trust. This card can challenge you to loosen up. The Emperor structure can become a prison when it's not allowed to adapt. You might be resisting stepping into your own power or afraid of being seen as too much if you take charge. Whether the problem is too much dominance or too much submission, the fix lies in finding balanced authority, one that protects, not restricts. Ooh, hefty challenge. All right, now we're going to look at the best you can hope for. We have the Page of Pentacles. The best you can hope for now is to lay the foundation for future success. Think of this card as a green light to begin something, a new job, skill, relationship, or financial goal. But with the understanding that you're still at the start of the journey, the Page of Pentacles in this spot means the best case scenario is a fresh start with promise. You won't skip to the end, but you can set yourself up for something lasting, grounded, and worthwhile if you're willing to stay committed and do the work. All right. Next up is your foundation. We have the Eight of Cups. Something important was walked away from, either recently or in the distant past, and that decision is shaping where you are now. The Eight of Cups as your foundation says, you've already made the hard choice to leave what wasn't right, even if it cost you comfort, certainty, or familiarity. That decision, brave, painful, and honest, is the true starting point of your current story. Okay, very interesting. Let's take a look at your recent past. We have the Empress. You recently nurtured something into being, a relationship, project, idea, or even a version of yourself. You experienced a time of emotional support, creativity, or abundance. You were guided by intuition, empathy, or maternal energy, either as the giver or receiver. That energy shaped where you are now. Maybe it gave you the foundation or confidence you needed, or it created something that's still unfolding. Okay. Now let's look at your near future. The Page of Swords. You're about to enter a phase where you'll be gathering information, asking questions, or uncovering truths. A new idea, challenge, or mental pursuit is on the horizon. You might feel restless or eager to speak your mind, especially if you've been holding back. You may feel a need to define boundaries, speak up, or pursue a truth or idea that's been forming. It could also suggest a message or insight is coming your way that will challenge or awaken your thinking. Now let's take a look at you. The Knight of Cups. You are embodying the romantic, creative, or soulful seeker. This knight moves forward not with brute force, but with emotional conviction. You are guided by something that feels meaningful, even if it's still unfolding or unclear. You're either in pursuit of love, meaning, inspiration, or connection, whether in relationships, career, or personal growth. You're motivated by what feels resonant, emotionally resonant, not just what's practical. Just keep an eye out for illusions or over-idealizing. The Knight of Cups can sometimes promise more than he or she's ready to deliver. Yes, women can be knights too, of course. Let's take a look at your environment. We have the Devil. When the Devil appears in the environment position of a reading, it signals that your current surroundings, people, situations, or energy around you are toxic, restrictive, or manipulative in some way. There's likely an influence in your external world that's encouraging unhealthy patterns, temptation, or a loss of personal power. Your environment right now is not neutral. It's actively shaping your experience and not in your best interest. The Devil is a wake-up call to recognize where you're giving away your power and to reclaim it. All right. Now we're going to look at your hopes and fears. We have the Nine of Swords, overthinking. When the Nine of Swords appears in the hopes and fears position, it reveals a powerful internal struggling. You're afraid of the worst case scenario, and you may be unconsciously bracing for or expecting pain, loss, or regret. This card is the classic Dark Night of the Soul energy, and in this position, it reflects both your deepest anxieties and a hidden desire to finally face or release them. You're caught between dread and the desire to heal. You fear falling apart, but you might also be hoping that by facing what keeps you up at night, you can finally breathe again. Okay, that can be tough. We've reached the outcome. We have the Hermit. This suggests that your path is leading towards solitude, introspection, and inner clarity. The final result of your current situation will be a period of soul-searching, withdrawal, or personal growth through contemplation. This is a journey of self-guided truth, not a flashy destination. Your journey doesn't end with a crowd or a spotlight. It ends with wisdom, self-trust, and a new understanding of what really matters. You may walk away with fewer attachments, but more truth. All right. Powerful reading there. Now we're going to look at the Oracle card message. Spirit, what would you like for Scorpio to know? A merry motive. Okay. You're moving toward a goal, but have you checked your why? If your motivation is rooted in ego, comparison, or external validation, the outcome may feel hollow. But if your intention is authentic, joyful, and aligned with your true self, it will magnetize exactly what you need. The universe responds to the energy behind your actions. Focus on what feels true, not just impressive. Choose purpose over performance and watch abundance multiply. Well, that is a great message. All right, Scorpio, August is a powerful month of endings, beginnings, and truth-seeking. You're standing at the threshold of something new, but the tension lies in how much control you're willing to release. You've already walked away from what didn't serve, and now you're being asked to build something real and grounded while following your heart, not your fears and not the illusions around you. The outcome isn't about outer achievement, it's about inner wisdom. The Hermit closes this reading with a clear message. Your path is sacred, even if it's quiet. Trust the journey. Choose your why with intention. What you plant now will grow as long as it's rooted in truth. If this reading hit home, give it a like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments how it's showing up in your life. If you want a personal reading, all the info's below. Also, check out my weekly Oracle readings posted each Sunday for extra insight. Thank you so much for tuning in. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.